Gay, take it away.
Well, Kevin and guys,
Thanks, David. All teams tonight, Greg, love to push the ball up the floor, even off made shots.
You know, trying to find an opening before the half-court D can set up. I think you're going to see more and more of that every year.
I agree. And the starting group for the Spurs, Gay and Aldridge are up front. White is out there with Murray, and it's DeRozan in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Knicks, it's Randall and Robinson at the 4 and the 5. Mr. Clutch out there with R.J. Barrett. And it's Harkless in at the small forward position.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Now here's Gay inside. And Aldridge the basket on the assist from Gay.
Some people claim that Aldridge is a finesse player, but he can get physical when he wants to.
Now here is Garcia. 43.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. Now here's Murray. Here's Gay, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Over the years, Rudy Gay has added a lot of bulk to his frame. You see it right there off contact.
Garcia against Murray. Here's the 3. San Antonio with the rebound. Here's White. Good, and the assist goes to Murray.
I mean, that's a nice find by Murray. He has the height to see the floor, and his awareness continues to grow.
Murray against Garcia. To the paint, Robinson. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Robinson's got his second bucket.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Murray the pass to Gay. White looking around. Feeds it to DeRozan. Over Harkless. And Harkless pulls it down.
I like it. That's a great battle at the rim. He just couldn't finish.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And DeRozan kicks to Murray. Shoots. Can't nail the jumper.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Deflects the pass, and it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
Garcia goes in. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, you'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
Gay passes to Aldridge. Yep, that one goes in there.
80 million reasons why Aldridge is able to do this, living up to his contract and one.
And as great a player as LaMarcus Aldridge is, at times his defense can be a concern, only getting tougher for him as he ages.
LaMarcus Aldridge, GA, will be able to score forever. Defending pick and rolls, keeping up with mobile bigs, that's a problem right now later in his career. Limiting minutes and picking up matchups might be the best way to disguise this.
Outside DeRozan. And there's the pass to Murray. And stolen by Garcia. Poked loose. Pass to Barrett from outside the arc. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Gay. And at last, they get one to fall.
And that's about maximum range for an alley-oop, guys. It's got to be.
That's just crazy. Absolutely nuts. Aldridge kicks to White. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's on Mitchell Robinson.
A bit of a late bloomer in college, White has proven to be a steady pro in my opinion. He can shoot, pass, and he can defend.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Garcia against Murray. Garcia's shot is good.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Spurs trail by 3. Murray with it. Now guarded by Garcia. Garcia against Murray. Last game for the Spurs. They picked up the W against the 76ers. Barrett dishes to Garcia. And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession. DeRozan with it. A 26-point game for him in the win against Philadelphia.
He was really aggressive on the glass, too. He really racked up on the boards out there.
New York leading by 3. Garcia passes to Harkless, and Harkless slams it in.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Now, here's DeRozan. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. It's stolen by Barrett. Down low, here's Randall. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
The rugged nature of Randall's game, just daring defenders to foul him.
New York shooting their first free throws of the night right here.
And a physical presence is former Kentucky Wildcat Julius Randle. But he's got some mobility to go along with it, able to move and attack in transition.
Now here's Murray. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Good on the shot. That's 12 points for Mr. Clutch.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
You know, people have talked about Julius Randle's game. He's a power driver, isn't he, Greg? I mean, the guy just bulldozes all the way in.
I like that phrase, Kevin. You know, very fluid for his size. Pretty good ball handler and passer. I think his shooting is where he's still filling in the gap.
New York leading by 9. Back to Barrett. Fires for 3. He can't hit that time. So the Spurs will take it the other way. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
And they really got after it from a defensive standpoint throughout that entire game. The turnovers they forced really tell the story.
They had active hands on the defensive end, and it paid off. A lot of easy baskets and transitions because of that.
Murray outside. Up and in, it's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting.
I like this from Murray. This is what the team needs from him. He's a catalyst.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Back to Forbes. Murray surveying the D. 6 on the shot clock. Outside DeRozan. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
Emphatic with the rejection. You've got to appreciate that kind of forceful defense.
The Knicks leading by 8. We've got Mo Harkless. Dwight Powell is out there with Randall. And it's Mr. Clutch. And it's Barrett at the 2-guard spot. That's the 5 for New York right now.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that.
Gay outside over Randall. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Here's Garcia. And then jammed down as he goes right over Rudy Gay.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. For New York, they have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4.
And when you think of free throw shooting, not particularly a strength for this group, right around 70%.
Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Powell. Greg, as a point guard, what is it you like to see from that position on the floor?
I think first and foremost, leadership. It's so valuable at that spot. And, you know, you always got to have your head high because your teammates are feeding off what you put forth in terms of your body language and enthusiasm. So, you know, the typical stuff about organizing the offense and setting the tone on the defensive end, that stuff's important as well. But so much of how you carry yourself out on the floor when you deal with adversity and you know that you're going to, it is really paramount.
To the wing right side. Miles with a wide open look. Misses the three. New York leading by 11. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Now, we have seen continued growth with the NBA's affiliated leagues the last few years. Think about the explosion in popularity at the WNBA, the Basketball Africa League, expansion of the 2K League, greater pay in the WNBA and the G League pathway, along with the unionization of G League players. The league continues to show its commitment to expanding opportunities on multiple levels. And guys, back to you.
Thank you, David.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
And so Garcia nails both of them.
He's in attack mode, drawing contact now, getting to the line, something he didn't do at all in the first quarter.
Lob pass to Gay.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
For New York, they've gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second quarter. And here's Garcia. He's got 20. Randall no good.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
The wide open look here for DeRozan. Quick shot there, and it's off target. Here's Garcia. Oh, the power on that throwdown.
What a beautiful look. Randall continues to round out his game in the prime of his career.
Now DeRozan still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. To Wiles. 6 to shoot. Over Robinson. Robinson with the block. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. Just 5 to shoot. Gay kicks to Murray. Three-pointer.
I can see he's pressing a little now, trying desperately to help them shrink this deficit.
Here's Harkless. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on DeRozan. The Knicks have shot 6 of 7 at the line. Second free throw, no good. Greg, you know, we're seeing players take control of their free agent destiny. Do players get a bad rap for that and switching teams?
Listen, I don't know if you get a bad rap, but you're going to catch the wrath of the fan base. You think of Paul George in Indy or KD in OKC, and fans, they're going to feel jilted. There's no doubt about it. They're going to feel scorned.
Yeah.
Rare for him to get a wide open shot from mid-range and fail to connect.
Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. Now here's DeRozan, defended by Harkless. DeRozan's shot is off.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat. My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Ugh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. The Knicks have made 7 out of 9 when they've stepped to the line. That's good from Garcia. Looking at the Knicks, they took the win in their last game against the 76ers in Philadelphia. Pass to DeRozan. Over Harkless, and DeMar DeRozan the bucket on the assist by Murray. Murray's got his 4th assist in this one. Garcia against Murray. Garcia dishes to Randall. Kicks it out to Garcia. Shot clock at 6. New York needs to get off a shot. And stolen by White. And there's a whistle. That goes on Mr. Clutch. That's his first foul. And here's Gay. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. Trailing by 19. In the corner, Murray with it. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists. Murray's got 7 points.
Jamar's a magnet for defensive attention. You see the overreaction leading to a wide open man.
Garcia passes to Randall, and Randall throws it down.
Skying high, one of his advantages as an undersized forward.
Spurs trail by 19. Here's Murray, 7 points in the game. Passes it to White.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead. Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
The Spurs shooting at a 32% clip from the field. They're just not executing. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And it boils down to the question, toughness. One team showing it, the other allowing itself to be bullied.
The Knicks making a switch here. Gibson's checked in. The pass to Gay. Over Robinson. Misses off the left iron.
And they funk this quarter. He's trying to shoot his way out of it.
Spurs trail by 21. And DeRozan kicks to Mills. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. New York shooting at 52% from the field. They're clicking. And Mills in the NBA for over a decade now, GA, but he still has incredible speed that's key to his game.
And Kevin, with Mills, that end-to-end speed doesn't get shown off too often. In the half Though he does a great job of creating looks for himself, accelerates off of screens, can still leave a defender in the dust when he turns it on.
Here's O'Connor, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on R.J. Barrett. San Antonio shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free. And so it's New York holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. Their defense has been active and thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. What can you say, Mr. Clutch? An impressive effort here today.
Well, he left his mark on that first half with his quick hands. Great sense of timing to pile up the steals.
Well, if you want to get into your offense quickly before the defense can set up, creating turnovers is a great way to do it.
Here's who Greg Popovich is starting in the second half. Gang and Aldridge are up front. White is out there with DeJounte Murray. And it's DeRozan in at the 3 spot. Murray against Garcia. And the call will be against LaMarcus Aldridge. That is his first foul of the game. And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
Yeah, another turnover. The guys on the whole, I think they've done a great job of running their offense without too many miscues.
Outside DeRozan. It's blocked, and it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here. Here's White. New York on D, and the shot no good, a bit short.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
And he gets it to go. Robinson's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Gay finds Aldridge. To the wing on the left. Clock at 6. Gay with no one around. And the 3 off target.
Shaky start to the half. Going 1 for 4. Still trying to find that groove.
It's Barrett on the wing. Rebound by Murray.
Can you believe it? He's missed every shot he's taken. Yet this team still continues to hold the lead.
Robinson with the block.
Ugly start to this half. Hitting just 20% from the field. Gotta pick it up.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
And so White will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Murray against Garcia. DeRozan surveying the D. It's White on the wing. Floats one. Randall grabs the board. Randall's got his 5th rebound in this one. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the 3rd. To the middle. Here's Robinson, and finished off by Robinson.
I'd say that shot is well within his range.
I would hope so. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
To the inside. Here's Aldridge. Doesn't go that time. Some solid defense from Robinson. Here's Barrett, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Greg, as a young player, one of your mentors was Patrick Ewing. How valuable was that to have that kind of guy tutoring you, mentoring you as you were just getting in the NBA?
I tell you, he was the consummate professional and really an incredible leader by example. This guy spent infinite amount of hours in the gym in the offseason honing his craft, first on the floor, last to leave it throughout his professional career. And that's something he had in common with all the truly greats who ever played the game.
Pass to Garcia. Inside. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
When it comes to addressing his weaknesses, the right hand, the range, Randall has put in the work.
Outside DeRozan. Misses, and the dry spell continues.
The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long.
I mean, here you can see that one pretty clear.
Now, here's DeRozan. Some stats for him. He averages over 21 points a game. Looking to get back on track here. It's rebounded by New York. Robinson's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active.
Yeah, the defender all over.
And that one misses. He hits the second from the line. Murray with it. He has 7. Fires the 3. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
It's been tremendous job of play calling and execution. They just continue to increase this lead.
Gay outside. Over Randall. San Antonio again missing. And the Knicks with possession. They're rolling here on a 15-point run, and it's in there.
And they're getting points, they're getting stops, and this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
Pass to Gay. Lyles with it, now defended by Randall, and the call will be against Julius Randall. That's foul number 2 for him. Medu, he's checked in for Rudy Gay. To the middle, here's Lyles, shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And the forward out of Kentucky, Trey Lyles, great tool off the bench. His hustle is endearing to fans.
At that forward position, GA, people love his mobility. Trey Lyles is a solid rebounder who does the dirty work for your team. Shoots it well enough to space the floor and give you that guy that can honestly knock it down.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Garcia against Murray. Passes to DeRozan. Back to Murray. 6 to shoot. Lets it go with the 3. They get the rebound. And there's the bucket from Medu.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Here's Robinson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. This is his first chance at the line tonight. That free throw, no good. Foul, he's checked in for New York. Good on the second free throw. San Antonio's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Down low, here's Medu. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
The pass to Robinson. And it's Powell slamming it down.
And slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he? And there's a whistle. That goes on Mr. Clutch. And the Knicks with possession here. Here's the lob to the hoop.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. Mr. Clutch out there with Wayne Ellington. Then there's Dwight Powell, and it's Dotson in at the 3. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. And the basket by DeRozan.
That's his bread and butter. DeRozan has made a living with the mid-range jumper.
Garcia against Murray. And here's Garcia. To the paint.
Putting consistent pressure on this defense. Just the threat of him out there makes this offense work.
And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Spurs. Greg, we're seeing the game evolve. We're seeing more and more big men displaying perimeter skills. Do you like that? Or is there a part of you that misses those days when it all played out inside the lane in a very condensed area?
Listen, Kev, I think the game has kind of evolved on from the impact that the bigs had on the interior, but not the impact that they're having on the game. The reality is the game just doesn't stand still. And now as a big, you've got to have far more versatility. You got to be able to play in space. And as a fan, I just find the game to be more appealing to watch with the freedom of movement, the flow, and more of the skill set being put on display.
I agree. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's DeRozan. Makes it off the glass. DeRozan's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
Trying to slice into this deficit every time up the floor. Terrific quarter for him.
Down low, pick off in midair. Right wing. Pass to Medu. Spurs passing it around. 5 to shoot. DeRozan, that's good.
Nice read on that play by DeRozan. Came off the pick and took what the defense gave him.
New York's gone over and over to the three-point shot in the fourth quarter. 4 of 9. Left side, Garcia. There's the steal. Outside DeRozan. Here's Forbes. No good on the 3. And for the Knicks, they're shooting 53% from the field in the fourth quarter. Can't ask for more than that from your offense.
Oh, Kevin, not a Petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunnies. Here's Medu. And we've seen more attention given to how fans, Greg, interact with players during the games, whether it's verbal or even physical. Is that something the league's got to keep an eye on?
Absolutely. It's all about making sure that everyone is protected and respected. You know, this is entertainment, right? This is not do or die from a life standpoint, and we don't want to have things escalate.
There's got to be some kind of barrier there. I agree.
Well, a look at Lonnie Walker, the 18th pick in that 2018 draft. He's being brought along slowly as the team loves his potential, but he has a lot to smooth out with his game.
To the inside, in the corner, Powell with it. And that shot misses everything. Air ball on the 3. Fast break, here they come. They grab their own miss. Now DeRozan. Shot clock at 5. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Greg, you talk about the upside with Lonnie Walker. This team loves his athleticism.
You know, not the typical Spurs-type player we've seen targeted in the past. An athletic maniac who can fly end to end. The polish to his game will come. It's just going to take some time.
That misses, so he splits the free throws. DeRozan in the corner. It's good from long range.
We'll love to see more of this. DeRozan needs to keep working on his three ball.
Now here is Garcia. Great look at that.
Nice.
Oh, he is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. 1:51 left in the fourth quarter. Here's DeRozan. Powell pulls it in. Powell's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Dotson. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. Walker with a clean look. Off target from three-point range.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often. And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Knicks.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And with this effort tonight, grabbing their 8th win of the year.
A 2-game season series, they win them both and complete the sweep.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Mr. Clutch.
A big part of their success was his ability to keep the ball moving, finding guys when they would flash open.
Pass to Knox. Powell down low. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Wow, he got whacked on that, which shouldn't be much debate there.
And so he makes both from the line. And stolen by Garcia. Inside. And the dunk by Powell.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
They gave the team tremendous energy tonight. The fans were fantastic. It was a true home court advantage.
Walker the pass to DeRozan. The Knicks pull it in. Here's Dotson. So no problem for New York as they get the win. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Now for Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA here on 2K Sports. And we'll see you next time.